I try to sound the alarm, but my alarm and my warnings fall on deaf ears. I told you. Trying to pick an official based on the color of their skin is foolhardily. It is a fool's errand to go searching for someone that looks like you in the hopes that then and only then will they be on your side. Can you imagine a white person saying, well, you know what, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, they're both white, so who really cares? It's insanity. And I'm going to show you the entitlement Black leaders have right now. And it is a sense of you owe me, just give it to me because I want it. It's unbelievable. And I'm going to prove. See, you said it was me. See, you said it was me. I'm going to prove to you that even disagreeing with a Black person's position on any one given topic means that you, my dear sir, my dear madam, are a racist, even when you don't use racism. No. I come bearing receipts. It's Thursday, April 11th, 2024. I'm Stuart Allister. From the Daily Mail, America's worst mayor is booed as she claims she's getting unfair amount of questions at town hall meeting as she clings on to a $300,000 a year job despite mounting scandals and ongoing Lori Lightfoot probe. Of all people on the planet to do a probe in corruption, they pick Lori Lightfoot. Dear Lord. But see, here's this is the dynamic. If you're used to getting special treatment, whenever you go to that restaurant, they just wave you in. Whenever you go to that club, whenever there's a long line to get in, no, not for you though. You see, they just usher you in. And you wave to paparazzi as they're, catching you walking in because you've gotten used to that special treatment. But what happens when people finally come to the conclusion that you don't deserve it? Uh-oh. Yeah. All right. Before we go any further, why don't you wreck that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and press that notification bell so you never miss an episode. It never ends with these people. It never ends. America's worst mayor was booed at a town hall meeting as she claims citizens of the small Illinois town were asking her an unfair amount of questions. Imagine that is your level of entitlement, that you guys are just asking me too many questions. Everybody wants to continue this show and not really show facts as it relates to what is really going on in our townships. Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard said at a Tuesday meeting. Henyard, the scorned 40-year-old mayor, faced challenging questions from the board members and local residents throughout the meeting. As the crowd booed loudly at Henyard, she didn't hold back as she expressed her frustration, saying it was unfair that she was getting slammed with questions when other residents don't ask as many in other communities. In other words, well, when a white mayor goes up there, they don't get all of these questions. I don't understand. Well, maybe they're not corrupt. Is that possible? I'm not saying they're not corrupt because they're white. We all know that white people can be just as corrupt as Black people. But maybe, just maybe, the reason they're not asking them questions is because maybe they're not as corrupt as you. Dear God, Her outburst at the township meeting comes amidst a slew of bad press and scorn for Henyard. She currently faces an embezzlement scandal, sexual harassment claims, and mounting ethics violations against the mayor as she clings to her nearly $300,000 a year salary. Henyard has long defended her decision to shot back at critics. She has shown no signs of resigning or changing her ways. Quote, "You all should be ashamed of yourselves because you all are black. You are all black. And you all sitting up here beating and attacking a black woman that's in power? You should be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. You're all black. You should be, lauding me. You should be, giving me my ups. You should be, helping me. Don't you understand? You're black and you're supposed to just do what you were told. The plantation master told you what to do, and why aren't you doing what the plantation master told you to do?" That's what's happening right here. Why aren't you listening to your plantation master? I'm a Democrat. I'm a black, strong, independent black woman. Don't need no man. How dare you question me? Henyard also tried to lay down the law against village trustees who say she's misusing funds. Hold on. So enough of that. Okay. Remember, for those of you out there who say, Stu doesn't know what he's talking about, you can criticize a black person when they do stuff. That doesn't necessarily mean things that they think that you're a racist. Oh, no. Pay very close attention.
As a member of Congress with people, who evidently had a racist attitude. And recently one even confronted me in a restaurant. And they don't say racist things, but right. What they say is they don't like something I said. They don't like a position that I took. But that, if you were not black, right. You would not be approached that
way.
Right,
they probably would not. Right, they would think twice about doing it. They think that they can get away with doing it with you, and that you're black.
They didn't say anything racist, but they told me they didn't like my position. They didn't say anything racist, but they told me that they didn't like my position. And they come at me with these racist attitudes. Really, a racist attitude, what does that look like? No. You're the expert. You tell me. You think I'm still making it up now? Am I still making it up now? Am I still just pulling things out of thin air? You cannot question a black person. If you question a black person, it necessarily means you're a white supremacist. This is the level of entitlement we have given to so-called black leaders, and it has to come to an end. Somebody has to say, "Stop the train, let me off." Or we're going to continue to get Fannie Willis, Kim Fox, Letitia James, Mad Maxine, and this mayor of Illinois. I'm telling you, baby, I'm telling you, if there are many people who aren't white or who aren't black, do you know that they don't hate you just because you are black? Do you know that there are white people out there that really don't have it in for you? In fact, it may interest you to know that there are some white people out there, they don't even think about you. See, here's the thing. Most black people, particularly like Maxine Waters and that corrupt mayor, they think that white people wake up day to day and think, how in the world can I go out there and screw up a black person's life? Honey, they're not even thinking about you most of the time. You know what they're thinking about? How are they going to pay those bills? They're trying to figure out how can they get on a vacation again. That's what they're thinking about. They're not thinking about your color. Good God. But you just heard it. You just heard it. They came at me with a racist attitude, telling me that they don't like my position on something. How dare you? And they didn't say anything racist, but we all know they're racist. You still think it's just me? You still think I'm the one shucking and jiving for the white man? Man, we are our worst enemy, man. And we just do it. We do it with impunity. Like, we don't give a crap. You got a white guy that's saying, you know what, we need to put criminals behind bars. You got a white guy coming, you know what, we need to, usher in some new businesses so we can start, improving our base, our tax base. You got white guys that are coming saying, hey, you know what, maybe, the schools need to start, shoring up the bottom line. And so we're not just, graduating people just because they're a certain age. Nope. We would rather die than hand over the reins to a white person. God forbid they can do better. This crap just like... That's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.